Today we're diving into the fascinating and, let's be real, slightly strange world of AI voices. I'm talking about voices that have gotten so realistic they can completely trick you. So, what's the secret sauce behind this massive leap in technology? We're going to break it all down by looking at a tool that's right at the front of this revolution.
Seriously, think about it. That super smooth narration you heard on a YouTube video, or maybe the friendly voice in a training module. What if I told you it wasn't a person at all? That's the rabbit hole we're going down today, because this kind of thing is happening way more often than you'd probably guess.
All right, so to really get why this new tech is such a big deal, we've got to take a quick trip back in time. For years and years, text-to-speech had let's call it a very distinct sound. And it was terrible, just absolutely terrible, for actually connecting with a human being.
You know the voice I'm talking about, right? That completely flat robotic drone from your old GPS or an automated call center. I mean, sure, it could read you the street names, but it had zero personality. It was functional, but you would never, ever use it for something that needed a touch of emotion or humanity. You could spot it a mile away.
And the jump from then to now is just wow. It's a night and day difference. We've gone from that monotonous, totally flat, and frankly boring voice on the left to this whole new generation of AI. These new voices are all about natural intonation, pausing for effect just like a real person, and actually sounding emotionally engaged. It's a total shift from just reading words off a page to truly performing them.
So what's actually powering this massive change? Well, it's a new breed of AI tools, and the analysis we're digging into uses one called Speechelo as a perfect example of this incredible breakthrough. It really shows what's possible now.
So at its heart, yeah, it's an AI voice generator, but the magic is in how it does it. It's using deep learning, which basically means it's been trained on countless hours of actual human speech. It learned to copy all the tiny, subtle things we do without thinking. The little pauses, the way our tone shifts, and get this, even the sound of someone taking a breath. Those are the details that our brains hear and go, yep, that's a real person.
And this right here, this quote, it really hits the nail on the head. The whole philosophy has changed. The goal isn't just about making the words understandable anymore. Like the source material says, it's not just about reading text, it's about making the message feel real. It's all about emotion now, about making the listener connect with the message, which is a giant leap forward.
Okay, so you might be thinking, there are tons of these tools out there. What makes this new wave so special? Well, the analysis we're looking at points to a few key things that really make them stand out from the crowd.
When you put them side by side like this, it becomes super clear. I mean, look at voice tones. Most older tools are just stuck in that one neutral gear. This new approach lets you pick a joyful tone, a serious tone, whatever fits your script. That focus on realism, plus the huge language support and just how simple it is to use, that's the whole package right there.
And speaking of simple, the whole process is ridiculously easy. You literally just paste in your text, pick the voice style and the emotional tone you're going for, and then click Generate. That's it. No complicated software to install, no technical skills needed. Its biggest appeal might just be how incredibly easy it is. So this all sounds pretty cool in theory, right? But who's actually using this stuff out in the real world? The research points to a few key groups who are really jumping on this technology to solve some very practical problems.
First up, YouTubers and content creators. This is an absolute game changer. If you don't love the sound of your own voice or you're just not comfortable on a mic, this is a perfect solution. It gives you consistent, professional-sounding audio without all the stress of recording.
Then you've got marketers. Think about it. They can now create really polished audio for their sales videos and ads for a tiny fraction of what it would cost to hire a professional voice actor. For small businesses with tight budgets, that is huge.
It's also making a huge splash in education. Teachers and course creators can turn pages of dry text into audio lessons that are way more engaging. It's a massive win for accessibility, especially for students who learn best by listening. And here's a twist I didn't see coming. It's actually creating new jobs. Freelancers are popping up on sites like Fiverr and Upwork, offering AI-powered voiceover services. They're turning the tool itself into a brand new way to make money. How cool is that?
So, if we boil it all down, what are the main reasons people are flocking to this tech? The analysis really zeroes in on a few core advantages.
What's really interesting is that it's not just one thing. Of course, saving time and money are the biggest pieces of the pie, no surprise there. But look how close voice realism is. That tells you people don't just want something fast and cheap, they demand quality. They want it to sound real. It's that powerful mix of convenience and performance that's making this so popular.
And you can see how each of these benefits connects directly back to the people we just talked about. That incredible time efficiency, that's everything to a YouTuber on a deadline. The massive cost savings, that's a lifeline for a startup's marketing budget. And that multilingual support is absolutely essential for any company that wants to reach a global audience. It's a tool that just works for a lot of different people.
And that brings us to the big question at the end of all this. As this technology keeps getting better and better, to the point where it becomes truly indistinguishable from a human, it kind of forces us to stop and think. When an AI can perfectly mimic human emotion and connection, what does the word authentic even mean anymore? That's definitely something to chew on as we walk into this wild new future of sound.